Technology Help Desk. This is Caesar speaking. How may I assist you?
What is your name and occupation?
My name is Cesar Miramontes. My occupation, I'm a student assistant here at the Technology Help Desk.
What do you do at the Technology Help Desk?
When you first sign in, you see all the little apps or the chiclets that are available to you. For instance, parking, beach board, the My CCOB Student Center and all that. So we're like the front lines of all those services. So troubleshoots in case you can't get in, you don't have access to it. We're able to look into that and help you out. However, if it's a little bit more technical, then we'll transfer you over to the right department in order for them to be of more resource to you.
How do you define critical thinking?
Critical thinking to me, I guess it just means to be able to think rapidly under pressure, and sometimes you got to be decisive in decisions that you make. So sometimes unfortunately you cannot ask a supervisor or someone above you, so you got to be able to think fast and act upon that.
How did you develop your critical thinking skills?
And how have I developed critical thinking? Pretty much just asking questions, being informed of my job, what I do, whatever it may be. However, I do have a military background, so I feel like that has, helped me along the way. So, of course, being under pressure, the environment that I was, sometimes, I had referred to my training. So based upon the foundation that I built, I've, come up to, sometimes I had to make some critical decisions, not only for me, but the Marines under my charge. So, their lives depended on me. So that's where I developed, I feel like, a good foundation for critical thinking. And now that I'm out, I've applied it to the workforce as well.
Did you apply critical thinking to your job? If so, how?
Well, of course, you have to ask them questions because, of course, we can't really, know right off the bat what the issue is. Mm-hmm. So, it takes a team effort, not only on our behalf, but also on the user end. So we'll ask as many questions as we can to really try to identify what the problem is and try to come up to a solution. Of course, if it's something that we cannot help them out with, or we don't have the resources to do so, we'll outsource them to a different department, for instance, beach board.
What advice would you give to students developing their critical thinking skills?
Try to build on like your listening skills, because you got to keep an open mind. You can't just always say, like one way is the right way. There's multiple options to kind of get the same task done. So, and more than anything, just ask questions. You're never gonna really know the full spectrum of like what you do, or like whatever scenario you're in, if you don't ask questions. If you don't know a topic, if you don't know, how can you really help someone out if you really don't know what you're doing as well? So just try to learn as much as you can and keep an open mind.
Caesar believes critical thinking is to think rapidly under pressure, and that anyone can build their critical thinking skills through asking questions.